can do anything.
Yeah, I can't wait. I
He's
want to
like
see it.
Vision.
Yeah.
Like,
So, okay. I hope this episode's on. I'm really excited to talk about some of this stuff. Has it started? All right. So, the next topic is the Game Awards, which is on December 1st, which is right around the corner. What day is it? Do you know? It's like November 20.
Didn't you say 9 days?
Yeah, 9 days.
So
So,
it'll be the
22nd.
31st. No.
Yeah, it's November 22nd.
Yeah, I know.
And
So it'll be the 31st, right?
no, it's gonna be December 1st.
December 1st.
Yeah, the Game Awards are on December 1st, and we're gonna talk about our predictions and what we think what our vote would be, right?
Yeah.
So let's start
On different topics.
with Game of the Year, right? Okay. What's your Game of the Year?
Game of the Year?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can look at the list. I don't care.
Well, honestly, it is between U4, Uncharted 4, and Blood and Wine.
Really?
Because
Blood and Wine's not an option.
Blood and Wine's not. I thought you said it is an option.
It was an option in a different category,
Oh, okay.
and
Well.
it's like I think it was RPG or something. Do you remember what category it was? It was basically they were almost counting it as a full game, which is incredible.
So I would
It was-
definitely say Uncharted 4.
Would you put it in there if you could? Would you put Blood and Wine in the Game of the Year contender for this year?
No.
No.
It's
I
not
don't
a
know.
full game. It's a DLC.
It is, but it's the size of some for the full games nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's
definitely.
bigger than Doom, just by itself. Inside was so good. I have to I hope it wins best independent game, because it was just like Limbo, but it was it was more Limbo but better. Like, did you ever play Limbo?
No. I
No,
haven't.
you're not really into indie titles. That's okay. Not a huge fan of Overwatch. We have a lot of
Overwatch,
friends who play it.
I don't want Overwatch to win. Like I get
hope
it might
doesn't.
be a fun game, but it's all multiplayer, and in the
That's-
end, the gameplay
that's
isn't
why-
all that great.
That's
It
why
really
I
isn't.
think that like the multiplayer only games shouldn't be in there, because they can get such a huge fan base by like the more people that play it, the more people's friends that play it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that could just take over and just win. That's why COD could win every year, but COD is not an option. Titanfall is for some fucking reason.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 coming up.
Doom's
Maybe.
up for Game of the Year, but my choice is Uncharted 4 always. Like,
Uncharted 4, yeah. It's a
Naughty
good
Dog
game.
made an amazing game, and from beginning to end, I was drawn in, and I just wanted to see what was gonna happen next, and I think I beat it in 2 days after it came out. I was just so into it. So that's my Game of the Year choices: Uncharted 4.
All right, and best studio.
Best studio. Oh my god, I gotta give it to Naughty Dog again. Bet for best game. They made such an amazing game that I have to put them up there. But all of these choices are so hard because I can't get it. Like, DICE did exactly what I wanted from a first person.
Yeah, they did.
They made a historic game. And then id Software, they made Doom, and that was incredible. Like, that whole experience of like the fast gameplay, the crazy soundtrack, which is another category for Game of the Year, but like, or Game Awards. It was just like this experience of just mayhem and speed. That's what Doom was, and that's why I think that id Software deserves a shout out, and I'm glad that they're in the running. Blizzard, not really. They made a game that's multiplayer for all consoles. So basically, last year's League, that's basically what Blizzard is. It's exactly what last year's League was, you know.
Yeah.
And
Respawn.
Respawn, which is the Titanfall 2.
Yeah, Titanfall.
They added a campaign.
Is it good though? I haven't done
I haven't
any
played
research
it either.
on it.
I've
or
heard
anything.
I've heard good things about it from reviewers, but then I've also heard like it's not as good as COD and Battlefield 1's campaign. It's like that's where like I've drawn the line. I'm like, this game is half and half. Like there's so many first-person games. I guess this was a great year for first-person shooters. That's a legit thing. All right, next one is best narrative. I haven't played Firewatch, and it's a game that's on
I
my
haven't
playlist.
played.
I want to play Firewatch really bad. Like, it's a narrative game. You go into it, you pick things up. Did you ever play Gone Home?
No.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of games that you missed out on that are
Yeah, I
really,
know.
really good.
It's just more a small title. Like, not really.
It's more of a small
promoted as
title
much.
that's in for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know.
okay, so like it's a small title that is really good.
Yeah, I know.
There's a couple of those out there, and there's some that deserve to be played. And Firewatch is one that I probably will get to later next year, because there's so much coming out right now.
Mafia
And
3 definitely has a good narrative, though.
Mafia 3's narrative was really good, and even with the disclaimer about, like the racism and everything, and how accurate it was really fun to play on the
Yeah.
gameplay part or gunplay part, but the gameplay was very repetitive. It got old.
Yeah.
I ended up platinuming it this week, so
Yeah,
that's good. But the story was really cool. I have to say it was really cool. It wasn't as much Mafia though. It was more about a psycho murderer.
It was.
No, in what way?
I mean, he kind of goes crazy and kills everyone.
Exactly. He's not really Mafia.
I mean, he's not that crazy, though. It's
In
more of
Mafia
like a
2.
loyalty type of thing.
It was a loyalty type
Yeah.
of thing, and that's how you decide who's going to run the city. And in Mafia 2, it was not like that at all. It was like about family and who was running the city and how you have to like stay loyal to your family. Otherwise, that's how you die. And that's what was happening. There was like the backstabber who was working with the FBI, and like the Chinese came in and they like murdered the fuck out of that guy. It was a Mafia type game, and Mafia 3 wasn't Mafia. It was
Yeah.
just about a psycho rampage murderer. And so the next one is best music and sound. Battlefield 1, I haven't. Did you hear the music on that?
Not really. Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, I think it's more of an old style type feel.
Is
to
it?
Yeah.
So
to,
it's
like,
like
go
orchestra
with-
type stuff, or
Yeah, to go with World War One.
well,
It's
I
like-
kind of, I with the trailers, it had like dubstep that was like gnarly.
Oh yeah, it did.
So
I don't
so-
think they have that in it yet. I haven't gotten that far into it.
so
I've been just playing random games
I
here
I
and
haven't
there.
played Battlefield 1 yet either. Julian bought it, and I didn't get a. He got the physical copy, so I didn't get the other copy of it. Doom soundtrack was amazing. I think it's better than all the other ones that they have on here. That I hope Doom wins it. I really do. Insides was creepy. It was very, very, very creepy. I didn't ever play Res Infinite. Did you? I never. It's like I think it was like a music type game, where you like, you know how like what was that, Rock Band, where you hit the different notes
Yeah.
at the same time. That's kind of the game it was, but you press buttons instead as it comes down. So you try to do it fast, kind of like Dance Dance too.
So it's kind of.
And it
Like
played
it.
music, so it was its own soundtrack.
But out of those 4 games, what do you think would have the best soundtrack? Because I don't have much to say. Because I mean, I've only played Battlefield 1. Even that, not too familiar with what's on it. So what do you think?
In my opinion, Doom's got it. Doom definitely got it. That's my
What's in
prediction.
Doom?
I think that Doom will have this. Game of the year is going to be Uncharted 4 or Doom or Uncharted 4. I feel like those two. I don't think that Overwatch and Titanfall will be in the running. I honestly don't.
What about best narrative? Did you go over Uncharted 4?
Did I go over Uncharted 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the very first one we did. But that's who I think will win best narrative.
Yeah.
On best studio, Naughty Dog. I honestly think Naughty Dog's going to take this whole thing.
The whole section, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd
From
be awesome.
Game of the Year, best studio, and best narrative.
It all comes down to if enough people played it that are gonna vote.
RPG, I hope, fingers crossed, that
Yeah.
Witcher wins. Witcher Blood and Wine wins.
Why is CD Projekt Red not in there?
On best studio?
Yeah,
Because they only released one thing. Like, and it was
Hmm.
a DLC. It's hard for them to figure this out, because that wasn't a full game,
it wasn't.
but it felt like a full game because it was like 25 hours of content, which is incredible. Like, what CD Projekt Red does is like nobody else. So even Naughty Dog, do you think that their DLC is going to be 25 hours this time? No.
No.
10, 15 hours? Probably. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
How long do you think what was that? Left Behind on Last of Us? How long do you think that was?
Maybe 5 hours.
You think it was 5 hours?
I don't think it was that long.
It really wasn't that long. So I don't think that it's going to be that long. And for CD Projekt Red to come out with something that long, I think it should have been in the game of the year. Like, that was almost its own independent game. And even with a new map, new creatures, it was so different. It was so... I've never played DLC like that before. Have you?
No.
No. It's amazing.
Had all different things, like different
and my
plants and
prediction for
stuff.
best music is either Battlefield 1 or Doom. Yes, one of my favorites. Who do you think, this is going to be a fun one, and we should do like a point system. Who's going to win best performance?
I honestly think Alex Hernandez.
For doing
Yeah.
Lincoln Clay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Lincoln Clay. Oh yeah. His performance was really good. He was able to deal with PTSD and all of the stuff in the game, and it was really cool. But I think that Sam's got it.
Yeah, Sam has like more emotion and stuff, and then background story.
Yeah. I think that Troy Baker's gonna get it. Troy Baker or Emily Rose. I don't think Nolan Northwood would get it, though I would like to see him get it.
That'd be cool.
How long have we been rolling? 11? That's not too bad. That's it for our predictions. Well, so it goes. Uncharted 4, best game of the year. Naughty Dog, best studio. Best narrative, Uncharted 4. Best music is Doom. And best performance goes to, who did you say? You said Alex
I still
Hernandez.
say Alex Hernandez is.
And I'm going with Troy Baker.
Yeah.
But I want Nolan North to win. I still do.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be so funny.
He is a good voice actor.
All right. So that's it for part 2. Actually, this is episode 3.
Okay, it cut out. Next we recorded.
Okay. So this is episode 3.
What are we talking about?
We don't have anything left to talk about. That's why you wanted this to, you thought this was going to be the whole episode.
Yeah. That's 2 videos right there.
That's 2. It'll be 1 video that's only like 30 minutes.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you don't.